So you want to talk about this some more? Yeah, I have really figured a few things out. And I was going to ask you a couple of questions, Jenessa. Let's just say that this video is for you, specifically for you. I'm going to give you a good drill. And I'm sure that you're not going to be brave enough to answer me. But if there's one person who needs to be chastised, it's you. What made you give me this? Like I said, I appreciated everything that you did, that you put together for Jerry's memorial. I understand that. I understand. The pictures you let me borrow and the box of things that you gave me that Jerry had taken from Mom and Dad's house, like all those metal trays. I love those. But the video camera, because I'm also looking at timing here. I want some answers from you. I'm putting you on the spot, Jenessa. What were you trying to do? And what kind of response were you trying to get from me when you knew perfectly well that you did not have Jesse's okay to tell Angela? Jesse did not give you his approval to pass that information along to us, and I want to know why you would do that. What were you trying to do? Angela called me on Friday and told me all this stuff that she shouldn't have received in the first place, because you did not have Jesse's permission to tell her. I'm making a big deal out of this because you were out of line, and I am scolding you for it. You made a big mistake. You put me in the mindset to want to kill myself, because my daughter has shut me out, and I don't know if she's going to let me back in or not because of what you did. I don't know how much of my videos you're going to watch, because I know it's probably hard to take, because it's hard to be told that you did something wrong, isn't it? It's really hard for somebody to tell you that you made a mistake. And you have to accept that you fucked up. That's what I was dealing with, was two 40-year-old girls telling me that I fucked up by running my mouth to my nephew. But it bothered my nephew so bad that he asked you not to tell me. And you disrespected his wishes and went ahead and did it anyway. I got more respect for Jesse than I have for you, Jenessa. I trust Jesse and Jennifer more than I trust you. Because Friday, when my daughter told me this information that you weren't supposed to tell, I was so fucking mad that I spent all day Saturday putting up really nasty videos on my site, cutting everybody down, accusing everybody, just like my daughter said. So I guess what you did is you went through all those videos that I were... what did you do? You looked at every single one of those videos, didn't you? Because I watch how many viewers there are. It only takes one to be you. It only takes two to be you and Deanna. It only takes three to be you, Deanna, and Jennifer, but I don't know if Jennifer's even looking at that. I don't know if Jennifer even has a Facebook account. I don't know. I guess I should believe what I'm told, right? Friday, I get the news. Saturday, I make all these videos. Sunday morning, my daughter is telling me that she doesn't ever want to talk to me again. because of those videos. Bam! It came up in conversation with you telling my daughter that I put up a whole gob of videos against her and Jesse. And here you gave me this so that I could make more videos. You were in such a big hurry to run to Angela and tell her that I had put up videos against you. You pissed me off to no end and disrespected me by having my daughter communicate to me that I pissed Jesse off. And you didn't have the right to do that. You never got Jesse's okay to do that. I don't like being treated like that. I don't like that kind of betrayal, because you betrayed Jesse, you betrayed Angela, and you betrayed me. You also betrayed Q and my 2 granddaughters, because you split us up. You split us all up because of something that you didn't have the right to do. You disrespected Jesse. I don't need that. You've robbed a piece out of my life. My daughter doesn't want anything to do with me now because I needed to get online and chastise you. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? You betrayed his trust. And I was going to make sure that I got this point out there in a comparison. As a comparison. I was in high school. Yeah, I'm going to be rude and eat in front of you. I was in high school, and I had this friend. It was right around the time that I had got the Galaxy, the black Galaxy that Dad had bought for my graduation. Oh, I guess it was. I guess it was 12th grade. I'm not sure. I broke a girl's trust. Her name was Olivia, and she lived over there off 35th or 39th and Lee Summit Road. Real nice houses over there. She let me come over and we did things together, but one day she told me that she thought this one boy was cute. But I didn't realize that she was telling me that in confidence. I got a real good hard lesson because she found out that I told him. And you know what? She never spoke to me again. I got what I had coming because I pissed her off so bad that she wouldn't have anything else to do with me. That's what happens when you break somebody's trust. When you tell somebody something that you're not supposed to tell, you suffer the consequences for it. And that's why you said on here to Angela, that's why your message said, oh, I can't tell Jesse. I can't tell Jesse. I understand her perfectly. But I can't tell Jesse because I don't want him to know that I told you. I don't want Jesse to know that I told you. I don't want Jesse to know that I told you. And here I was asking Angela, do you hear yourself? I'm going to ask you, Jenessa, are you hearing yourself? You weren't supposed to tell us. You betrayed his trust. And if you really want to get down to it, you betrayed your dad's trust. This is the kind of crap I'm trying to weed out of this family. mentioned a long time ago, and I've said it more than once, that the rotten things that Deanna said to me put me in suicide mode for 2 weeks. And I had a long time to sit and think about it. And I was living here, and I have a garage. And I had a car that runs. Do you know what I'm driving at? Sometimes things that you do can cause somebody to want to kill herself. We don't need another suicide in this family. Mom killed herself. My son drowned. And who knows who else is going to be killing themselves because of that bad example. Jenessa, you need to get a hold of yourself. You need to knock it off. And when somebody tells you something in private, keep it to your damn self. And stop going around hurting people. I don't like to yell at you. You're not my kid. You're Jerry's kid. But you don't get to fuck with my family. You don't get to fuck with my daughter and me. Because I'll pull your fucking scalp off. You want these back? How bad do you want these back? Here are the conditions. Jesse is going to tell me that you were not allowed to give out that information. You are going to admit to me that you were not permitted to pass that information along to Angela. And then my daughter is going to tell me that you should not have told her. And that I didn't even need to know about it. Because that's what Jesse's wish was. Aunt Tina doesn't need to know about this. It might come across as a little bit too devastating for her. I'm not as strong as you must think I am. I am tired of being strong. Have you ever heard that line before? You get to the point where you're just sick and tired of being strong for everybody. I'm going to take a little break here.